Hey guys, Andy here, AK Montolio, round 3 of the Vintage Challenge, and we're playing against Source Odin. They usually like to play some semblance of a breach deck. I think this is a keep given that I doubt they have Wastelands. It's a little bit risky, but we've got a couple spheres here. Hopefully we can play into a Lodestone Golem and well, it'd be nice if we could play in a Lodestone turn 1. This opponent has not seen me on Shops, and uh, as I really haven't played it in quite some time, so I don't think they're expecting that. That's unfortunate. Down to 3 cards here, 4 cards. Hopefully this is not a DAC. It's a Narset. That is not good. So opponents had a strong start here, but hopefully we can gain some ground here. Preordain, okay. Leave with a Thorn. Opponent's likely not too worried about this, so they're off it. They don't want any of that. Okay. Well, hopefully next turn we can draw another workshop. That would be really nice for us. I feel like we'd be well ahead if that was the case. Oh, come on. Really? That's unfortunate. Okay. They've got a preordain in hand, right? Why are they not casting that? Seems weird. Just holding it up for force. We really need to find a land here. A land is part of us being able to pull ahead here. I think they are very likely to have a force here for this. That's why they held their preordain. I'll just do the sphere now. The next turn we'll be able to revoke and likely play a chief. Most mana efficient play. I think I'm going to actually play the Ravager first. I feel like tying up their mana is the best thing I can do here. I'm going to take their Mox Pearl away from them. I mean, if they've got a DAC here and they're going to steal one of these, like I can totally live with that. So no plays from my opponent there, which is good news. It means I think they're somewhat out of gas. Okay, going to get an Ancestral, which is pretty good. Oh, my opponent's going to draw another 3 cards, which is unfortunate. Yeah, can't do anything about it. I suspect they're probably to find a lightning bolt here. Soul Ring, okay. So now they have a lot of mana. Oh, that was a good draw. See if they want to force here. Yep. And our mana works out really nicely in that we can just plow in here. I don't think I'm going to sacrifice my Mox here. No. So they really wanted their Soul Ring, which is reasonable. We are going to kill them next turn with a Fleet Wheel if everything ends up working out. They have one card in hand, two cards. Okay, so they're going to do a breach here. Yep. I guess a Time Walk. Or an Ancestral, I guess is probably their line here, yeah. I mean, we could die from here. So the opponent's in the tank here, which means it's not straightforward for them, which is, I think, good for me. So they played a Misty. Now they can Brain Freeze, but I don't think they can win from there. They need to have a Lotus here. Okay. Is this a Bolt? Time Walk, okay. That was nice. So we're back here again. Obviously we hope they can't breach again. I mean, we could lose from here. There's no doubt about it. It's they've got a lot of mana. Uh-oh. So Brain Freeze. Yeah, jeez. Brain Freeze and Breach. So it'll be 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. They could do both. I don't know if they have another mana source in their hand. Gosh, okay. Gush is pretty reasonable. It's mana efficient. I know this is not good quality viewing here, having the opponent tank out every play they make, but of course they are dead if they're not careful, so it's understandable. Dak Faden, yeah, that's a nice one for sure. Nothing we can do there. So they're going to open up. What are they going to open up here? So they want to. The question is, do I let them have this? Do I just let them have it? I think I do. I don't think I sacrifice this. I think I let them steal it because I think they're mana constrained. Because it's tapped, it's going to allow me to attack in. Hopefully that's correct. You know, if they don't have a counter spell here, we are just going to be able to win with the fleet wheel. If they do have a counter spell, that compounds things. See what they do with Mystic Sanctuary here. And they are going after Merchant Scroll. Yeah, so they're trying to set up a win. Ravager was a pretty nice draw. The problem with the Ravager line is if I take off my sphere here, like I'm all in here, they're going to win next turn. So I think it's a matter of do they have a force of will? think I think I cast the Ravager, see if this incites a force, then I sacrifice the sphere. Let's try this. This might perpetuate the force from them because we do win with this. So there goes Flusterstorm. Let's see how this works. Okay, I like the way we played that. I think what I'm going to do is almost assuredly my opponent has a whole bunch of shattering sprees. I do like this though. If they're playing stone or the serpent, maybe I'll do a hedge here. Go 2 and 2. Let's try that. I'm bringing in the boat like for Arcanist or Sedgewitch if they're running any of that. I know that they run Breach, um, but I don't think it's actually worth me trying to lock their graveyard out. I'm going to keep this. Strong hand. Hopefully we get the ability to turn one Lodestone Wasteland. Would be very strong. They did mulligan here. Yeah, sadly they have a Mox. And they have another Mox. Sedgewitch, okay. Well, I hope they're kind of all in on that because seems like they're pretty deep on this. Obviously, if they have a big shattering spree, that sucks, but there's not much I can do around that. And Ballista can maybe clean up the Sedgemoor next turn. Yeah, so they have a spree, but they only get one. Okay, cannot block. That was a really good draw. 2, 4, 6. So unfortunately, yeah, no, that works out perfectly. Um, Not sure how this works there. I think I just have to pay 3. No, 6. All right. That's pretty good. I mean, that was expensive. Hopefully my opponent's out of gas here. Because we do have this mana crypt we got to be careful of here. Okay. I did find a blue source. And Pithing Needle. They're just going to put this on my Ballista here. I think it's better to just shoot this down. Now they're going to get the option to choose something else with their needle, but I think that's okay. So we're going to need a bit of help here. Darkbound Ravager, yeah, that's pretty reasonable. That's a bummer. Lost the flip, come on. Well, that's pretty nice. If they don't have a Dak Faden, it's going to look pretty solid. Definitely plays around Shattering Spree nicely. The life gain is obviously going to mitigate our mana crypt, which I think is good. Oh, right. Don't like that. Well, they didn't have an answer there. Okay, going to 1. Sad we bricked on the Mox Pearl there. Would have been really nice to apply some other pressure, but even something like a Dak Faden here does not stop our Worm Coil. A Shattering Spree does not stop it. You know, a Sedgewitch will not do it either. So they're gushing. All right, there we go.